Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to one of my videos. My name is Hami, and this is Kare Sensei. It's my pen name. Um, this is a walkthrough of a game I'm working on. It's called Absolutely Nothing. Before I start, I have to mention that I am running this game and I'm recording this on my TV, and my TV is huge, and because of that, it might either lag or something. So if it looks weird, I apologize. It's just that my money's broke down and I gotta buy a new one and it costs money. And if you're in lockdown and getting money is not easy. Anyways, so let's start talking about this game. Absolutely nothing. I got the name based off the music. I don't know what it is, but every time I hear war, the music kind of plays in my head. Like, what is it good for? Absolutely nothing. And I feel like, you know what, this game is about war and what the effects that it has on civilians, especially kids. And I also wanted to have something to do with my culture, which I'm from Iran. So here's the game, absolutely nothing. Do note, I wanted to do so much more with this, but I don't know what it is. Every time I plan something, it just doesn't work out. And let's say I plan 10 things, I only manage to pull off 3 things out of the 10. It's sad. I'm working on it, but it is what it is. So here we go. I'm just gonna run it on Unity. First of all, I was gonna put a music in the main menu, but then I thought, you know what would be really cool, and I really enjoy this myself. What happens if like people could play the music? So there are some places in the main menu that when you click them, it plays a tune. These tunes are tunes from instruments that are Persian instruments. Like I think this is Chang, which is um, which is very close to hyper. I don't know how it's pronounced. Sorry, English is not my strongest language. But it is my strongest language. Anyways, we got 4 sections, obviously. Oh, and also above every written thing you can see, um, excluding lore for whatever reason, it's a Farsi. So the credits above it says etabar, which means credits. Shuru for start and khuruj for exit. The lore, usually from experience, many people don't sit down and read this, but the concept is set in during the 1917 and 19 when Iran was undergoing famine and leprosy because of the Russian soldiers. They were invading Iran. They wanted they wanted medicine and food resources and other things. At first, it was like a very mutual thing. We're like, yeah, sure, we provide you this because you're going this and doing this, sure. But then it became much more forceful over time, and it caused so much craziness. Whereas, like, they didn't need food, they didn't need medicine, but they were taking it just because they could, and that's just never right. So yeah, and then because of that, there was famine, and this story is set on northwest of Iran, where there's a orphanage. A group of kids have caught a sickness, um, and the medicine you need. Oh, it's a contagious famine. So famine. I'm sorry, leprosy. So the medicine they need. They go to the hospital. The medicine they need is in a Russian base, and the original plan for the game was all of this, but then I realized that's just too big, and I need to bring it down a little. So I just brought it down to the Russian base bit. The one kid decides to go into the Russian base and find the medicine and steal it back, essentially, and help the orphanage. The story ends in a way. I'm not gonna tell you how, so you can play it and find out. But Cyrus is the kid that you're playing, is who's the main protagonist. But yeah, if you go to the credits, I've tried to. I think I've written every single sources I've used, and some more. So there are some stuff that I didn't use in game, but I requested for their help, so I gave them a credit regardless. So let's go. So when you start, you can start with tutorial, level 1 or not. In tutorial, it gives you a very brief explanation on how the game works. So it tells you on the screen what you need to do and what the mechanics are. I am gonna quickly skip through the tutorial because I'm gonna talk through the main game and explain how it's done. So yeah, so we don't have to do that. There we go. So for whatever reason, I don't know what it is. When I run this game on my TV, the frame drops to something ridiculously low. So please bear with it. But yeah, so when you press Q, you go to the world of dreams, and then if you don't press Q again and let it hit the timeout, you have to spend twice the amount in the fantasy world. And after spending the 8 seconds, because it's 4 seconds, after spending the 8 seconds in the fantasy, in the nightmare realm, you come back to the normal living. Now, the idea is that when you get close to something that might hurt you, you get oh. That's a nice glitch. I didn't know I have. So, the idea is to get teleported back to the specific sections. And also, when you press Q, when you're in the dream realm, there is a background noise that you can hear. I don't know if you can hear it, but it's not the music. It's cha, se, do, ye. That's basically me saying 4, 3, 2, 1 in Farsi, which is the time countdown. And I try to say it in a way that you can tell it's 1 second each, and you can tell, okay, your time's coming up. So make sure you press your key as soon as you can. Another thing is that on the bottom left, if you pay attention, the closer you get to the soldiers, I'm trying to get, you see, like when you get too close, you're getting to the vision side of the soldiers. So they're about to spot you. If you go any closer, you're gonna get spotted and it's game over. Let's go. There we go. So, don't do that. I'm gonna go back. And if you go to the, if you walk to the lava, you die. I just wanted to show that, because you know it's lava and lava kills. I thought that was a nice touch. Sorry for the wait. Okay. It's okay. In the nightmare realm is the same as well. There are soldiers, and if you go to their vision side, yeah, I'm gonna wait this out so it overextends. On the top right, the red version comes up, and if you leave their vision side, it disappears. Just for sure. And also, when you go to the dream world, it's not a rule per se, but majority of time, when there is a, how do I say it? When there is a, for you to find out if there is going to be a soldier where I'm standing, there is a cactus thing placed, so you know not to step on those boundaries. But that's not always the case as well, so be careful. And yeah, and then you have to figure out what is the map that you need to jump around the walls using the free realms. It's not always the best way across is not always the normal way. So consider that as well. And I think that's it, really. There is an objective at the end that you're trying to get. I can go all the way there, but I don't want to show the whole game. Yeah, I think that's it. I'm trying to stop the thing. I'm gonna show you some scenes. So the main game where we start. So all of this my own drawing. I'm really proud of it. I hand drew those. It's not nice. Well, this one I kind of cheated because I got that one just painted it red. But this and all the frames, yeah, all me. Yep, I'm showing off. I know. So in the normal realm, the trees, soldiers, and the building. Unfortunately, I couldn't. I'm not so proficient in the modeling, and you will see why because there are things I've modeled, and you're gonna see them, and you go like, yeah, don't model ever again. um, so because of that, I had to ask third parties to help me out on this, and I've referenced them. I just wanted to point these out. However, in the normal realm, I don't think there is much. Okay, let's show you the one that I say that will make you say never draw. Just 1 second, bear with me. Okay, so this is the nightmare realm. Let me find a better. Okay. These soldiers that you see, this monstrosity that you see, that was my attempt to do a soldier model. And then when I finished with it, I was like, whoa, this looks disgusting. It looks so bad. It's so scary. It looks like a monster. And then I was like, you know what? My main game needs a monster. So here we go. Originally, I wanted to put more clouds in this realm as well. I did put it once, but then one, it becomes even more laggier, which I don't like, and two, it becomes it becomes hard to understand where your objective is, whereas this way is much more. Oh look, just follow the path. You can figure it out. Believe in yourself. It's that kind of way. But yeah, let me just go back to the normal realm because I want to show you the end. So the hardest part, and one of the reasons why I didn't finish this to the end, is because of this bit. I can so this is the basically the final bit. You come from this part of the map, and your aim is to go over there. It's doable. I've done it a few times, but it's so stressful and like it puts me in so much anxiety, which was the purpose of the game. That I rather not do it. But it is, and also I don't want to show the pathways to go through it. But in essentiality, you have to pay attention to the soldiers and do note some soldiers are standing idle, some soldiers are talking to each other. When they're talking to each other, their vision is so much smaller. But when they're standing idle, their vision is bigger. And there are sometimes places where in one realm there is no soldier, in another realm there is more soldiers. So in the dreamland, I don't think there is any soldiers. There isn't, because the idea of dreamland is to be the safest place to be, and that's where you want to be the most time. But it's the least time you can spend in. Whereas in the nightmare realm, there's at least 2 soldiers here, and there's 2 more soldiers here, I think, and there's 2 more soldiers down here as well. So you can't just try to use the other realms and just not care about anything, just run it down the middle. You have to actually use all the realms multiple times to learn the path phase and then get to the cave. One other thing I want to add, if you pay attention to the crate here, there's a syringe and the first aid pack. So the idea originally was so that there are multiple syringes and first aid packs around the map, and you have to collect them. I wanted to do that, but lack of time, Corona, and all other stuff combined together just made it didn't give me enough time to do this. It's shame, but it is what it is. I can't really do much about it. Let me see if there's anything else. Actually, um, you've seen the lose, the end game. Nah, it's fine. So, when you finish the game, it tells you the ending of how it ends. I don't want to spend too much time of what the story finishes, but at the very end, there is a thank you note for my teachers because I put them through hell to finish this, and apologies for my bad English. So yeah, thank you very much, and hope you guys enjoy this. And sorry if it's weirdly done and it's very short. Hopefully, I will do more levels for this later. So when you go in the cave, what happens in the cave, what happens when you try to escape the cave, because you can't come out the same way you come in, and what happens when in the final level, because in the final level they know you're here, but and they're actively trying to catch you. But yeah. I can tell. I should probably tell you about some of the faults of my game. I don't know if you noticed. For whatever reason, my animation for walking doesn't work properly. The lag, and sometimes there are some glitches which appear here and there. I didn't had enough time to fully fix the glitches before I release this video. Hopefully later on, before I fully release this game. Hopefully by the time I fully release this game, I will have more than one level. But till then, I would try to finish the bugs and sort that out. But that's the two main big problems. One is I don't know if it's my TV problem, the frame per second thing dropping, or it's the games thing, because I only have one monitor. And I asked my friends to play it, and they say it's fine on them, but I don't know if they know they're looking at what I'm looking at, so they might be saying it's fine just because they're my friends, so, and I should get new friends or not. But yeah, so uh, yeah, this is my game. I'm working on it. I hope everyone are as excited for this as I am. I especially like these bottom. So there's one here, there's one here, and there's one here. I might do more for final release. Also, this background, this lovely background, was done by Elusive Cat production. They studio. They are pretty cool. Special thanks to them. Um, yeah, I couldn't draw this. I wish I could, but I couldn't. Originally, in the blood pattern here, I was planning to have it so that it drips down, so it would be animated, but it just didn't work out that way. There's a lot of things I planned for this game that didn't work out, but I guess just unlucky, you know. Hopefully next game when I'm releasing it, I will have less struggle and I will finish this better as well. But till then, thank you very much. Hope you had a amazing day. I'll let you know when this is fully fixed. Have a good day. Have a lovely evening and a good afternoon. Adios.